Loneliness isn't a curse, bro. It's a tool. I've spent the majority of my life in loneliness, in isolation. I consider myself an introverted person, so I understand what it means to be lonely. But I found success in my loneliness. I found happiness and drive in my loneliness. You might think loneliness is a punishment. Maybe you see your friends going out to parties and to raves and you want to be like them. You want to be extroverted. You want to be able to speak to people that you're interested in. You want to be a different person. I completely understand it. But what people get misconstrued is loneliness is not a trap. It's not a punishment. It's a strength. It's something that grows you. It's something that makes you into a better person. But let me just say this. You're not weak for wanting to not be lonely. You're not weak for being lonely. You're not disliked by others because you're alone. You're alone because you're different. You're alone because you want more in your life. You're alone because you will become something that millions will aspire to. And not just that, you might even inspire your family members. You may be the breadwinner. You may be the only person that can save your family from the generational trauma that's been inflicted from your ancestors. In the next few minutes, I'm going to help you understand the purpose of loneliness and how it will drive you to become the man that you've always wanted to be. The man that's respected, the man that's understood, the man that grows and has high value, the man that everybody can look on and say that they want to become just like you. What's going on? I'm Jay. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your likes and the comments. Subscribe if you want to see more content. People often think that loneliness is a curse, but it's a tool. Like I said to you earlier, I've always been a very introverted character and I've always stayed alone. I've never got myself in parties or raves or doing all sorts of stuff that people of the younger generation would do. I consider myself the younger generation, but still, loneliness has always taught me something. Nobody will understand me better than I can understand myself. And the issue with modern day society is we often seek things outside of ourselves. We often seek relationships with beautiful women. Like, I know you love beautiful women. I know you want to go out and do things that your friends want to do. And naturally, that's the thing that you should do. But what if the things that your friends are doing are not benefiting you and the future you want to go to? What do you aspire to? I know exactly what you aspire to. You want to have a nice, beautiful apartment somewhere in a hot country. You want to never have to worry about money. Look at your parents and see the position that they're in. Maybe you're in middle class and you realize how much they struggle day to day with bills. They pay their rent and that takes half of their paycheck, and then they've got to worry about food. They can't do the things that they want to do. How many times, I don't know if you've seen your siblings or yourself and you asked your parents, could you go to Disneyland when you were younger? Or maybe you want to go on a few family trips, but you can't because you simply can't afford it. Maybe you want to become so financially independent, you don't have to worry about that shit. You can pay off your family's mortgage. You can get the nice cars that you want. You can party as you wish, when you wish, because you've got the money to do so. People respect you more. When you have money, people will respect you. People see value in you when you have money. But what happens when you run from your loneliness? Well, you don't focus on the tasks at hand. You become the type of people that you hang around, simply because you're too afraid to be alone. You're too afraid to be in your thoughts for long enough to really think about how your psyche is developing, who you are becoming. You're so worried about how your mind will attack you that you choose to be around people that do drugs, that watch pornography, that are continuously involved in sexual habits, things that take your energy. You no longer have the energy to even go to the gym anymore. When's the last time you've gone to the gym and you've had a decent routine, a decent workout where you can say, well, you know what, that was a good fucking workout. I'm pleased and happy with that. When's the last time that you chose yourself for once, instead of choosing that female that you're attracted to, that you put her on the pedestal, but you've never once thought about putting yourself on the pedestal? You don't respect yourself anymore because you don't allow yourself to brew and ruminate in loneliness. We often think that loneliness is this devil that means, okay, well, nobody likes me. No, that doesn't mean that, bro. That simply means that there are people out there for you. But those people aren't looking for the instant gratification of the people that are around them. They're looking for the gratification of the person that they can become in 3 or 5 years' time. You're not around the people right now that you want to be around. It's simply because the people that are around you are not the people that are supposed to be around you. They're the type of people that don't want better for themselves. And if you watch these videos, it's because you want to become a better version of yourself. Mentally, physically, you want to become confident. You want to look better. You want to smell better, right? Maybe right now you don't have the best physique. You don't look the best. You don't feel the happiest. But you can become all that. But you need to brew in your isolation. Don't run from it. Whenever you feel an urge coming on to maybe, I don't know, speak to a woman or go to a party and do something that doesn't benefit you, think about it. Take a bit of time and see it as a chance to build your resilience. Think. How many times do you think? You might say, okay, well, I think quite a bit. No, you don't. Your mind thinks for you because you're so anxious. You're so depressed now that you don't even allow yourself to think with purpose. What do you wish to achieve in your life? You want to do something that fulfills you, something that fills you with purpose. You want to have a sense of masculinity where you're able to say to your family, well, you know, I've done this for you. I've built something off the back of myself. You want to create something for yourself, but because you've become so entrenched in your own useless, pathetic identity, you're no longer somebody that has goals. It's funny because you had a lot more goals when you were 3 years old than you do now, because you had a spark for life. You were interested in life, but now you don't give a fuck. You barely even care about yourself. Loneliness is not suffering. It's the path to success. Brew in your loneliness. Think for once, and you'll see exactly where your life goes. And remember, never forget who you are.